The distinctive tenure of CHOGM 2020 will be the accent on youth empowerment. It will be on connectivity, because young people and technology and how they have access to that and what they can do with it is part of what can create vibrant societies and develop our economies as we would wish to see for the future.
I certainly think that the demographic we now have is a real opportunity. And it is going to be a very exciting chance for us to enable these young people to get the skills they need so they can develop all of their talents. We have a Commonwealth which is rich in talent because it's rich in young people. And the challenge for us all is going to be whether we can live up to their expectations, whether we can give them the sort of skill sets they need, whether we can create the platform which will enable them to deliver the things they can deliver if we give them the opportunity to do it. I think it's been so important that we've been talking about the practicalities. So what does that mean? What are we going to have to do? How can we collaborate together? And we've seen that in terms of trade. Commonwealth has a 19% advantage in terms of cost benefit in working together. We already have $585 billion worth of trade between us, but we hope by next year, 2020, we may have 700 billion. But how are we going to get that delivered so it's 2 trillion by 2030?
There is no way we can see our young people as a liability. It's for a very clear reason. They are a huge asset and opportunity. Seeing them as a liability would be failure on our part to create the kind of environment that actually adds a lot of value to this asset of our young people, which would be skills, access to technology, and having them get involved more in value chains across the world, participating in making sure that the global economy and now including climate benefits from this big number of, in billions, if you will, now globally, of the young people and the energy they have to deliver on our future.
I've been really so inspired by being with our young people, not least our young innovators who are looking at some of the challenges that we face now, the challenge in relation to how do we feed all our world? How do we make it a safer, a more secure environment? How do we reverse some of the aberrant consequences of man-made climate change? And it's going to be our young people who are going to be primarily responsible for coming up with the innovative solutions that's going to help us. So I think Your Excellency is absolutely right when you talk about blue and green trade. That is our tomorrow, and that is where our children are going to find the solutions. I've said before, human genius has got us into this mess, and human genius is going to have to get us out of it, and our young people are going to be the fulcrum of doing just that.
It will be a great pleasure to welcome the members of the Commonwealth who will be meeting here in Rwanda, in Kigali, for CHOGM 2020, and we'll be wanting to make everybody feel this is an extension of their home, and there will be ikaze in our language, which is a form of welcome.
I think everyone is very excited about the thought of coming to Rwanda in 2020. This CHOGM is looking forward, not just in terms of our hopes, but what we will together do. Rwanda is the youngest member of our family, and the youngest member of any family usually shows the older members the way. So we are looking forward with great joy and anticipation to the welcome that we know we will receive in the youngest member of our family.